How we all doing? Welcome back to my channel, Live from the M with Jay. Yeah, I'm in a boiler room right now. Just thought I'd take a little break from work, you feel me? Because why not? Anyways, this hotel is mad chill. Shh. Anyways, in today's video, you guys, I'm gonna be sharing with you some words of advice. Bestowing wisdom upon your fine ass. You guys need to understand that when you continue to ignore the reality and just affirm over it, and I've talked about this before, when you continue to do that, don't be surprised if later down the line you're still focusing on the negative, you're still getting triggered. That's what happens when you ignore it. When you ignore something and just affirm over it, you suppress it. You suppress it. But later down the line, ooh, it's hot in here, goddamn. Later down the line, it will come to the surface at some point. It will. It's like overflowing a cup with water. Eventually it's gonna spill. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody's teaching, oh, just ignore this, ignore that. I know Neville Goddard teach to ignore the reality, but I could prove to you, manifestation is based on what you focus on, right? What you focus on expands and grows. I could prove to you right now. Say you're watching your TV and you notice a big ass centipede crawling on your wall, right? Most of this community is gonna be like, oh, just ignore it, just affirm over it, right? Fact is, you could choose to do that. You can ignore there's a centipede crawling on your wall, and consciously, you'll probably forget about it. You'll just ignore it. You'll be like, and what it is, and keep doing what you're doing. Let it do whatever it gotta do. Now, consciously, you've ignored it. You're not focused on it anymore. Subconsciously, you know for a fact, 100% fact, that there is not a spider. Please, not a spider. There is a centipede crawling on your wall. You know for a fact there is a centipede crawling on your wall. Therefore, you're still focused on it. And guess what? What you focus on expands and grows. What you focus on, if it's something negative, you're basically giving it permission to stay in your reality. You're keeping it alive in your reality. Let that sink in. If that example doesn't prove to you, then I don't know what will. And it's the same with your negative thoughts. It's the same with your circumstances. Third parties, for example. You guys are ignoring the third party, and then you're wondering why 6 months go down the line, a year, 7 months, 8 months, and you're still focused on them. You're still getting triggered by them. You're still acknowledging them because you're still focusing on them. Do you understand what we're saying? What I'm saying, excuse me? Stop ignoring the reality. Start accepting it. Acceptance leads to peace. Acceptance leads to you feeling neutral. And when you're neutral about something, you don't care about it. You've detached from it. You've let it go. That's the whole point of manifestation. Do you understand? Okay, so please start practicing acceptance. And it's easy. You've already been practicing acceptance. It's nothing new. Think about an extreme example. Ooh, it's hot in here. God damn. It's an extreme example, but an example nonetheless. Think about the people you've lost in your life. Rest in peace, right? Seriously. Here's the thing. At first, you go through the grieving stages. You start missing them, maybe cry yourself to sleep, blah, blah, blah. But then after time goes along, you eventually make peace, become neutral to the fact that they're no longer physically here. You've let it go. You still miss them, of course. They're your relatives. They're your family. They're your loved ones. But you're no longer crying yourself to sleep. You're no longer wondering what could have been. Sorry, I keep stuttering. It's very hot in here. You know what I'm saying? About to go drink some water after. You've made peace with it. And it's the same thing. Imagine applying that logic. And I know you guys could prove me right on that because you've been through it. You've been through it. I know for a fact you have. Everybody has. Okay? If you imagine applying that logic to the negative thoughts when they come up, you're going to be in for a sweet ride. So please, start practicing acceptance. It's not about the words, but I will provide an example of an affirmation of something you could say to start practicing it, to start priming your mind and engaging with the idea of acceptance. You can simply say something, I accept this current moment. It is safe for me to receive my desires. And that's it. I accept this circumstance. I allow myself to release. I allow myself to release it. And as simple as that, all right? Much love and peace. You guys have a beautiful rest of your day. Stay safe, stay loved. I'm going to get back to work. I'll be making more content, so be on the lookout for that. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok. We are growing. All that's going to be posted in first comment below and in the bio. Probably not the bio. All right. Much love and peace. Stay safe. Follow for more.